100 rated chess, but you are dancing with your opponent. Every time your opponent moves his queen you must move your king. If he moves his king you move your queen. And you cannot take opponent's queen. Ha! The plan is very simple. Just don't let him move his queen. We get a 205 American. A very high rated player, he's definitely not gonna randomly blunder his queen over and over again. Mission accomplished. E4. E5. Okay, that opens up the queen. I'll try to remove some of her available squares. Knight F3. It is physically impossible for me to completely prevent his queen from going out, but usually people only go queen F6 if the queen can attack F2, and most importantly at least H4 and G5 are removed away from his options. Never mind. Alright. King E2 is forced. Queen E3 is immediately ending the video here because I can't move my king anywhere and I also cannot take his queen. But I mean, who plays like that anyway? Right? D6. I want to move my king back, but I mean sooner or later he's gonna see that my knight is attacking his queen and thus move her back to safety. Moving the king back now isn't a good idea as I may end up having to move him back up again. H3 instead. I can move my king back when he moves his queen back. There we go. King E1. D5. Okay, that pawn moved twice. We're lucky this is not a pawn related challenge. Knight takes E5. Bishop D7. Okay, I don't really want to attack his queen as that is pretty much asking him to move her again. But at the end of the day I still have to push the d-pawn to develop my dark bishop. So I mean, why not just do it right now? D4. At least this discovered attack is very difficult to see. Yes. That blunders the queen for the third time, but we don't take the maiden today. Bishop C4. Leaving the F1 square empty for my king in case he moves the queen again, and also attacking the F-pawn, which even further disallows his king from making a random move away from the pawn. And of course he immediately does it right after I said so. That blunders a triple fork. But I have to move my queen. Wait. Where do I move my queen? All these squares are controlled. Queen E2, there is Queen C1 checkmate in 1 because I cannot move my king due to the rules, and Queen D2 he can make a queen trade which isn't a queen trade because I cannot take his queen. My queen is trapped. Are you telling me that this guy trapped my queen? By hanging a triple fork. Among all the options this one looks the most optimal, and of course we are hoping that he won't trade here. King F1 is forced. Queen D1 is checkmate in 1 by the way. Aha. Thank you. Okay, but now comes the real problem. Without my queen I won't be able to do the challenge if he moves his king. Therefore in all cases I must not provoke him to move his king. Even taking the knight here is a check, and who knows what's gonna happen. G3 instead. Creating a square for my king to run in case there is a queen move again. Knight takes D4. That blunders the queen again, but I guess we shouldn't talk about her anymore. Wouldn't want an 8-minute video just talking about queen blunders. Knight C3. Knight takes C2. Rook B1. So the only way for me to win now is to somehow checkmate him without letting his king move even once. And we don't take the queen. I guess we're gonna need all the pieces joining into this checkmating plan. And of course he uses his own queen to block me from developing my bishop. King G2. I'll get the other rook out. Bishop E7. Rook D1. Well, I guess he can also take the rook now, which is absolutely devastating, but I mean he should definitely be able to see that my knight is obviously backwardly defending the rook. Plus there is a safe square for the queen that is literally right next to her current square. What am I even talking about? King move is forced. Well, at least there is no checkmate yet.